On behalf of Mayweather Promotions, we would like to thank everyone for coming out. As Oscar mentioned, with every great main event, there's always a terrific undercard. But I wouldn't classify this as an undercard because obviously with the first co-feature, you have two outstanding fighters who you know are going to stand there and go toe-to-toe. And this is what the fans really want to see. This is definitely a main event within itself. Obviously, when it comes to Mayweather Promotions, we have a young group of rising stars. Over the last year, we signed about 6 different fighters. And the first one I'd like to acknowledge is Linnell Bellows. He'll be taking on Matthew Garrison, who's 2-0 out of Charleston, West Virginia, in a 4-round fight. Next we have Luis Arias, who's 4-0 with 3 KOs, better known as Cuba. He'll be taking on Donnell Livingston of Palmdale, California in a 6-round super middleweight fight. Next we have Ronald Gavil out of Romania. He's 3-0, and he'll be taking on Roberto Young, who's 5-6 with 4 KOs out of Phoenix, Arizona in a 4-rounder. Next we have Badou Jack, who's 13-0 with 9 KOs. He'll be taking on Michael Gabenga, who's 16-7 out of Ghana in an 8-round fight. To open up the show, boy, this is going to be a great fight. It all got started yesterday. These two guys have been kind of going back and forth, you know, over social network. You have 2 young guys who really want to go out there and put it on the line. I can speak firsthand to my fighter, J. Leon Love. He came to me right after he fought his fight in Detroit, and he came to me and said, "I want to fight Rosado." I was like, "You sure?" He was like, "Yeah, I want him." I gave him a couple other names. He said, "Nope, that's the guy I want. Can you go out and make that fight?" I said, "Okay, let's do it." So I personally think this fight right here, to open up the show, is going to be a tremendous, tremendous fight. You have Gabriel Rosado, who's 21-6 with 13 KOs out of Philly. He's an outstanding fighter. He's coming off of a tough fight with Triple G. He had a courageous performance. And we know that he's coming. He's going to bring it. And it's going to be an outstanding fight. Want to come up and say a few words?
First and foremost, I just want to thank God for this opportunity and Golden Boy Mayweather Promotions for making this happen. You know, I'm excited about this opportunity. You know, my last fight I came up short for the world title, but you know, I got a taste of what it is to be at the big dance, man, and I want to be back on that big stage. So I'm excited about this fight. J. Leon, you know, I know he's going to bring his A game. He's 15-0. But, you know, I don't think he has the experience that I have. And I'm hungry, and I'm determined, and I'm going to leave it all in the ring, man. And training camp went great, and I'm just excited. I want to thank my team, Michelle, Billy Briscoe, my trainer, for having a great camp. And my mother was back there. She came from Philly. A lot of people from Philly is landing today, man, so I got a lot of support. So I just can't wait to open up the show and give the fans a great show, man, so thanks a lot.
Next young man, I took a personal interest in him. It was last year. I brought him into training camp to work with Floyd for the Cotto fight. It only took the first day to box Floyd, and I said, I gotta sign this young man. outstanding fighter, a very respectful gentleman, something that you rarely see in this sport. I've been in and around the sport for a number of years. I hadn't met a young man who conducts himself like the way that he does. I'm very proud of him. He's, like I said, he's a very good fighter, but more importantly, I like how he conducts himself outside of the ring. And I think that he's a very special fighter, a fighter that who's going to have a long, long career, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight. Next up, none other than J Leon Love himself.
First off, I want to thank God for this opportunity, everyone that came out, my family, friends, Al Haymon, Mayweather Promotions, Golden Boy Promotions. This is a great fight. I mean, much love and respect to Team Rosado. You know what I mean? There's no bad blood, but here's two young guys ready to put it on the line. I got a lot to prove. I know he has a lot to prove. He came up short in his last fight, but we all know he put on a good performance and showed a lot of heart and determination. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people think that this is, you know, a big step up for me and things like that, and I don't have that experience. I'm a fighter, man. I've been fighting all my life. This is what I do. You know what I mean? It's no step up for me. I'm ready to fight. You know what I mean? God blessed me with the skill, and I know how to use it. So we're going to May 4th. It's going to be a good fight. I will be victorious, hands down, and we're going to put it all on the line. Thank you.
Buenas tardes. Saludo a todos los medios de comunicación. Me siento contento de estar aquí nuevamente por segunda vez en La Vega a hacer una buena pelea con Nuevo Santa Cruz. Sabemos que es un rival que está invicto y debe estar preparado como me siento yo ahorita al 100% de mis condiciones para hacer un buen combate y demostrar a mi pueblo, a mi gente de Venezuela, tanto como aquí en La Vega, que ahora es que hay explosivo para rato y vengo a ganar, a lograr el triunfo aquí nuevamente en La Vega. Gracias.
I'll translate for him. He said, thank you all for being here. This is my second time fighting in Las Vegas. I want to put together a good fight. I know Leo Santa Cruz is a very good fighter. He's very tough. But I'm prepared for this fight. I'm prepared for Leo Santa Cruz. And I want to make all the fans proud and all my countrymen in Venezuela proud. So thank you once again. Enjoy the fight Saturday night.
Gracias.
Well, first of all, I want to give thanks to all the people that are here. I want to give thanks to Golden Boy, to Richard, to Mayweather Promotions, to Showtime for giving me this opportunity. And especially I want to thank Al Haymon, my manager, because ever since I signed with him, everything has changed for me. I've been getting better things. I'm really happy. I'm excited because since I signed with him, he has helped me out a lot. He has been there for me every time I need him. He's there for me, and thanks to him, I was able to get my mom her first house that she always dreamed of. I owe it all to him, so that's why I want to repay him by trying my best, going out there this Saturday and show the world who Leo Santa Cruz is. And I'm very excited for being on this big undercard. I think the biggest of my life. I want to show the world who I am. I train really hard. I know that Alexander Munoz is a really strong fighter. He comes forward always, and he could finish a fight with one punch, but we train in the hard with my dad, with my brother. We learn new things. We've been working really hard. And on Saturday, we're going to give it a war, and I'm going to go out there and try to finish him before the 10 rounds. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Muy buenas tardes a todos, les quiero agradecer por estar aquí, a Golden Boy, a Richard, a Mayweather Promotions y a todos los que hicieron este show posible, y a Showtime, que me ha estado dando la oportunidad de seguir peleando en estas grandes carteleras. Y también quiero agradecerle a mi manager, Al Haymon, que desde que firmé con él me ha ido muy bien, y pienso que él es el mejor manager que hay ahorita, y el mejor. Y desde que estoy con él, ha estado en mejores carteleras, la gente me ha conocido más, me ha agarrado más fans, y gracias a él yo tuve la oportunidad de comprarle la casa a mi mamá que siempre había querido ella, y a toda mi familia. Estoy muy contento y es que dije que estoy bien preparado para dar un gran espectáculo el sábado para toda la gente mexicana y a todo el mundo. Y que nomás que el sábado les voy a dar una gran demostración y voy a tratar de dar lo mejor de mí. Gracias.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Golden Boy Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, Showtime, Showtime for really. Thank you so much. Showtime has really showcased my last 5, 6 fights and has done a tremendous job. People know me because of Showtime now. Golden Boy, everyone. What can I tell you? Like they said before, this fight alone was a main event. Got put in this co-main event, and really is. You got 2 main events in one card. Mayweather against Guerrero, Ponce de Leon, myself. Two main events, 2 great fights, and it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a tremendous fight. I want to thank Ponce de Leon, his team, for giving me the opportunity to fight him, to fight for the world title. It's my first time at 126 featherweight. And I want to thank him for that. I want to thank Golden Boy for doing that as well, the ABC for giving me the opportunity. And I'm ready. I'm ready for this. You guys know me. I fight whoever, man. Like I said it before, I'll fight anyone, man. As long as I give the fans a good fight, I'm with it. I train hard. My coach, Clemente Medina, Luis Garcia, Mike Jr., my dad. I want to, really, my dad, this fight's dedicated to him. My dad just recently suffered about a month ago a stroke, but he's doing better now. So I dedicate this fight for him, and it's a tough fight. I train hard. I'm ready. I added something different to my training camp, and it's called the Mexican Judo. It's you don't know if I'm gonna box, you don't know if I'm gonna brawl, but you do know I'm gonna win. Thank you so much, y que viva México. Pues primero que nada, muchas gracias a todos, que viva México. Esta pelea es una gran pelea. Quiero dar gracias a Golden Boy Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, Showtime que me ha hecho el peleador quien soy hasta ahorita. La gente me conoce por Showtime, es mi casa, es mi gente. ¿Y qué les puedo decir? Le quiero dar las gracias a Daniel Ponce de León, a su equipo, por darme la oportunidad de pelear contra él. Se la pudieron haber dado a alguien más, pero me la ofrecieron a mí, al CMB, por brindarme esa oportunidad, a mi empresa, a todos, ¿no? Quiero darle las gracias a mi equipo, Clemente Medina, a Frank Espinosa, a Mike Vital Jr., Luis García, a todo mi equipo, gracias a todos. Esta pelea va a ser muy buena. Era una estelar y ahora la pusieron en coestelar, pero sigue siendo estelar. Creo que tenemos dos peleas estelares en esa noche. Disfruten de esa noche, va a ser una noche mexicana, la vamos a hacer mexicana Daniel Ponce de León y yo, y espero que la disfruten. Muchas gracias, que viva México y Dios los bendiga. Gracias.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Primero, pues quiero agradecerle a Dios por estar este día aquí, este día tan bonito. Agradecerle a Golden Boy, a toda la prensa que está aquí y a todos los sponsors, a Fran Espinosa, a mi manager, a Mayweather Promotion, Golden Boy, a mi equipo también. Gracias por ayudarme a esta pelea. Y pues, ¿qué puedo decirles? Preparación, saben que nos preparamos bien, estamos listos para la batalla. Va a ser un 4 de mayo donde mucha gente va a estar pendiente viendo esta pelea. Y pues la gente quiere ver algo bueno este día, así que para eso me preparé, para dar una buena pelea, dejar todo arriba del ring. Estamos listos. Ya he peleado muchas veces en este casino aquí, me siento muy bien. Y pues espero, como siempre, darles buenas peleas y que disfruten este 4 de mayo, este sábado. Y pues ya, todo listo. Nos vemos mañana en el pesaje. Gracias.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. I want to first of all thank God, and I want to thank everybody involved, Golden Boy, Mayweather Promotions, the MGM, Showtime, the entire team. It's going to be a great fight. I prepared myself well. I fought here at the MGM many times before, and I'm going to put up a good fight. I prepared myself for a good fight. It's May 4th. Everybody wants to see a battle, and that's what I'm ready for battle. So don't miss it, May 4th, and thank you all.
You're fine.
Hey, Kenny.